This
Constructor, right?
conference will now be recorded.
Sorry?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I was like setter and getter, constructor and setter injection.
Okay. Okay, you have gone through them, right? And have you seen this one also? What do you say? The collections one. Did you execute them?
Yeah.
We have seen them, right? Okay. Okay. Jyoti, can you give me one moment? One moment.
Sure.
Yeah, hi, Jyoti, am I audible? So, right, we are supposed to discuss collections we have seen yesterday. Hello?
Yes.
Jyoti, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So, have you gone through that applications or you want me to explain them?
I'm okay till that constructor and setter, that block.
Constructor and setter and this collections, construction injection with collections, setter injection with collection.
Yes. Yeah.
You're okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There is something called we have also Spring with JDBC. Okay. Now we will start up with the Spring JDBC, and then directly we will go with this one. What do you say? Spring MVCL startup. So Spring with JDBC, I would like to integrate. Spring with JDBC, I would like to integrate. So we know that JDBC is useful for inserting the data, right? Now the point is, how could I work with the Spring application? That's a point. In that case, your JDBC with the Spring. If I want to connect with the Spring with the JDBC, Spring with the JDBC has provided some predefined templates or nothing but predefined classes. Are you getting me, Jyoti? We have predefined templates, nothing but predefined classes.
Like
And these predefined classes, sorry.
I was thinking like
So
same
we have
as
JDBC
class
template.
connection statement, prepared statement, those.
Yeah, so they're supportable for only for what do you say, just Java with the JDBC, and this is for Spring. To integrate with the Spring with what do you say, the frame for the JDBC, we have this templates: JDBC template, name parameter JDBC template, simple JDBC template, simple JDBC insert, and simple JDBC call. These are the templates what we have.
Okay.
Are you getting me, Jyoti?
Yes.
So, and each template is a class for us, and these classes has certain methods. One is update, and another is execute, and another is execute. And I hope you are aware of the types, generics. You are aware of the generics, right? Means we are going to mention the type what you are retrieving.
Okay.
And when you are writing the collections, you will be maintaining the type of object what you are retrieving.
Okay.
So now what we would like to do is we would like to perform, we have different classes depending upon your usage. You have named parameter. Named parameter means it's like for procedures. If you are working with procedures, you have to go for named parameter things. And when you are working with a simple JDBC template, Jyoti, can you hear me? Am I audible to you?
Yes, now you are.
Yeah, fine. There is some network. And simple JDBC template is another class and which contains Java 5 features, very below. Simple wraps the JDBC template class and provides the update method. It has extra method, Jyoti, that is update method. We should pass the parameter values in the update method. So simple JDBC we have and a general JDBC template we have. So simple JDBC has extra additional method is update method. And your JDBC template has the methods JDBC template is a class contains update and update with string inquiry and execute and query. All these methods we have. So arbitrary number of arguments. So we can pass arbitrary number of arguments. We have this what do you say? We can use this simple JDBC contains one property and one method update. In such case, update method will update only name for the corresponding. Generally, JDBC template also we can use. Prepared statement. Prepared statement is a class. Prepared statement callback we have. It's an interface, and this interface contains a do in prepared statement. Contains another do in prepared statement. And the purpose of prepared statement is input parameters and output results. In such case, if you don't need to care about the single quotes and double quotes. See, when you are giving input and so in that case you need to take care of what the query is particularly. So when you want to, when you are not going to care about the queries, SQL queries, what do you say, the quotations or something, then here asking you to go for prepared statement. It has only one method, that is do in prepared statement. Employee class, sorry, employee database and employee class and employee DAO. I'll explain to you what is this employee DAO and application context XML. In the DAO, what we are performing is we are getting do in prepared statement and prepared statement we are passing as a parameter, and we are getting directly prepared statement. We know that from somewhere we'll be getting the values, and
Yeah.
later we can insert the values. So that's what will happen basically. So let's see with Spring with JDBC template. Hope I have that. It's getting hanging. Let me import the same application, Jyoti. I'll check it out from here. Okay, first I need to explain to you. I'm sorry, I'll explain to you and then we'll see. So JDBC template. So the thing is, if you want to store with the help of Spring, we can create a Java class and we can write a JDBC properties and we can do that. If I want to work with the Spring, Spring has JDBC API. They have given to integrate with the Spring, they have given a separate API, JDBC Spring with JDBC API. Okay, this is a different file. OJDBC different, this is a different API. That is, and in this API, we have certain class and interfaces, and that is we have given. They have given a package, org.springframework.dao package, org.springframework.dao package. As part of this package, we have collection classes and interfaces. So JDBC template is a class, and simple JDBC parameter JDBC all this. So the first thing is we have to create a table and containing 3 parameters: ID, name, and salary. And we are going to create an employee class which contains 3 parameters: back, ID, name, salary, and with getters and setters. And if it is required, constructors we are generating it. Now DAO is the actual class which is going to have a database access. So you are not supposed to directly write a database connectivity in your application. You need to go with the database DAO classes, data accessing object. Here your persistent class, your bean class or your model class. We call it as a model in terms of MVC. We call it as a bean in terms of a Spring, and in terms of Hibernate we call it as a persistent class. There's a different name, but the what you perform operations is the same. That is my bean class. And now here in the employee DAO, this is my employee DAO. In the employee DAO, what I'm doing is I have a class. What is this class? JDBC template. And for that class, I'm creating a variable, some JDBC, some variable. Because why I'm creating is I have predefined methods. What are the predefined methods as part of the JDBC template? We have update, execute query, all these methods. So to use those methods, I need to write in my employee DAO class, I'm writing this type of variable. And for that variable, I have written setters. This is my set method, possible get method. So we haven't written getters, so we have written only set method. Fine. So after this, what am I doing is I'm creating manually one method saying that save employee, update employee. There are 3 methods. One is update employee, delete employee, and these things. I have written manually this method, and in that what I'm passing is when I have to save, when I call this method, it is going to give me when I'm calling this method, I need to pass employee type of object. Are you getting me? What I need to pass? I need to pass employee type of object. Okay. When I call that method save employee, that's fine. Now I have query. So what is that query? Insert into employee values. This is my JDBC query.
Okay.
So what am I doing is whatever the employee is getting, employee value you are setting, you have set to employee object. Somewhere you will be creating an object, right? That object
That
you are
I've
going to get.
created in the main Java class, right? The insert one.
Correct. So that object, yeah, correct. Okay. So I'm sorry.
The insert
I'm sorry, Jyoti.
one. The insert one. Where have you written? Main
Insert
Java class.
Main we'll write it. We haven't written.
Okay.
So this is a separate database related only. So insert into query. What I am performing? Inserting. Here deleting, updating. Updating means I'm going to write update query. I need to get any one of the record what I have from the database and I'm going to update that query. And delete employee has delete query. But for everything, I need an employee object.
Yeah.
So finally, this is my query I have written. And this query, the available JDBC template variable, we have a method called update method. So to this update method, I'm going to pass my query. How it is going to, so I'm going to pass this a query. This is fine. Okay. When I say query, whatever insertion is there, that will be done. When I say, so it is going to return me. If it got inserted, it is going to give me a return number 1 or 2, whatever. We are inserting only one query. That's going to give me status as 1. So okay, I'll go to main class. So and I'll call that method. What I have to call application context class path get me that file, and from that the bean name is get bean employee DAO. Okay, so employee DAO is the type of which is we have configured that in the sorry, in the XML file we have configured that bean. We are going to get it. Okay, so that means we are going to get it, and after that what we are saying, after that, after getting that bean DAO, in the DAO what we have a method. What is that method? Save employee. I'm calling save employee. Save employee needs what? Object. So that means I have to create employee object first and I have to pass. Otherwise you can directly pass the employee object. Fine. So this will happen. The values we are going to insert, that is you are passing employee object. So that means whatever you are passing 1 or 2 and Amit, we are manually setting, you have manually set it here to the, you have already set it to the get ID, get name, set salary. As a query you have set it. So we don't need to worry. So we call save employee just object. So automatically the parameters it is going to set it. And whatever you have been set it and you are passing it to your JDBC template. Okay, which is a predefined class variable and it has a method update. Am I clear, Jyoti? You got it?
Yeah.
And now what we are doing is, this is very important. Okay, but where am I configuring my database information? So I need to configure my database information. So where am I configuring? I'm going to configure in the XML file. This is Spring XML file. How we have created an XML file for a Spring yesterday for setting of properties. So here also we are setting a properties. But here there's a predefined class called data
Property name value. Hello. Hello.
Connection lost.
Yeah,
Jyoti, can you hear me?
now I can hear you.
So till where you have got it? I haven't seen that connection lost.
No, I'm still like behind with the near the property name itself. Yeah, we were doing that block. I was like, it is almost same as the setters injection, because in the setters also we use the property name, right?
Ah, correct. So driver manager data source, we are setting all the properties. What is the methods it has, we don't know, but we are setting all the properties to this. So my bean with the data source is ready. Now this bean information, I need to give it my locally configured JDBC. Are you getting me?
JD, in the sense our locally configured JDBC Java file, I mean, where we have written all the JDBC template in one. What is that? Before, oh, okay. Yeah, set.
JDBC template is a actually this one they have provided. Who have provided to us? Sorry, Spring Technology has already provided as a predefined class. But this predefined class has a dependency. What is that dependency? Needs the database information. Without this database information, it cannot perform operations. What operations it cannot perform?
The
Update.
insert update.
So it want to perform the operations, what it has to do, first it needs a database information. So that's the reason what we are giving is we are creating a class which is available in the package org.springframework.jdbc.core. In the package it is available. You should make sure. And for this we are passing data source. Make
Okay.
sense? It is going to refer the class DS. What is DS as?
Then
Complete database.
this should be first, and then this should come, no? The JDBC template should be first.
But JDBC template has a dependency on your data source, no? Without database, it cannot do, no?
Okay,
So that
okay.
means I need to
There's a
configure
connection, right?
this.
Yeah.
You got that right?
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. So we have a dependency and we got it, the data source. That's fine. And then, and we are giving a type for this, that is JDBC template variable. And then we have an employee DAO class. So employee DAO is the class which needs this JDBC template. So that means I'm referring to it. See how the connectivity. There are three connectivities. First
Database.
what? Configure your database, then give it to JDBC template, and configure your employee DAO, and
With the JDBC template
give it that JDBC template to your.
in the property name tag.
Yeah, correct. And what is this ID? This is the ID reference what you are using in your main method. That is what only now we'll access now. We have to access the same thing. Get bean of EDO. What is this EDO has? EDO has dependency on JDBC template, and JDBC template has a dependency on database. So that means three things I've got it. Now EDO is a type of what? Employee DAO. And with if I got this employee DAO, what I can do? It's a reference of employee DAO. So what I can do? I can call the methods. What are the methods? Save employee or delete employee. If I have already records in the database, I'll perform delete. But I don't have any records. I would like to perform save employee as of now. So I'm going to perform save employee. And when I'm passing save employee needs what? Employee object. I have to create an employee object separately and I have to pass it. Otherwise, I'm directly creating a new keyword. Make sense? And this object will be stored in the database. That's it.
Yes.
Any questions on this?
No.
So what are all we have done, Jyoti? Now to store, this is without a form. If it is not a web application, it is a standalone application, means with the main method, we are inserting with the Spring technology, we would like to insert the data. We have to see Spring MVC with the JDBC also. I mean, Spring web means MVC. Are you getting me, Jyoti?
Yeah.
So what we have done in this application, please let me know.
Well, first, in order to remove the dependencies, we've got our employee class wherein we initialized all the variables with all the setters and getters method. And then in the database, we have created our table. We have to create the table first. And then in the employee DAO Java, we are doing the actual JDBC functions, like, updating or deleting. We have written functions for each thing. And XML file is where we are telling it how to go first. Once we give the database connection, we are giving the JDBC template reference. And then when we call from the DAO, we are actually giving, instead of generally we give the param values, right, in order for the property values. Instead of that, we are giving the JDBC template, so that all the data from the JDBC template will go to the DAO Java class.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You got it, right? So let's run this application and we'll see.
Sure.
What's the time now, Jyoti, there?
7 a.m.
You're in which zone? You're in?
I'm in California, PST.
Okay, PST zone. Right. We have created this. I'm extracting over here.
Is this the first time that you are taking class like
Right.
this?
Which one?
I mean, I don't know, generally,
Training classes.
I mean, online, because I thought generally these people give in-person classes, I was thinking.
Person classes. There is in the entire world, Corona is going on.
Yeah, right.
How come we
There is
can
a, no, I mean, before it was in person, so I thought maybe this was the first time they're trying online.
No, but I used to take only online trainings.
Okay.
So we are importing the project.
Yes.
Stay. What happened?
Maybe it's not extracted properly.
What is the JDBC template only?
Oh,
Okay,
I got it. When you extract, you have to say, yeah, because when you extract, you have to say extract files here or extract files in one folder. If you say here, it'll open up the folder and extract.
Hmm. And how is the corona over there?
Oh my God. I mean, it's again increasing. In between, it was fine, but everybody is going out. I mean, they're bored. How long can they stay
Okay.
in? But again, it's increasing now. I guess people should stop going out.
Too bad. The world is in big trouble. So we have imported Jyoti, the project. Okay, application it's setting up. Yeah. So there are certain errors. Let's solve it. Excuse me. Configure build path. And these are all the jar files which we don't have. We need to add the jar files explicitly.
Maven, if you must have created the project with Maven, then we can automatically get the
Yeah,
view.
and we don't require. Oh, applying clause. We need to add locally configured jar files.
Mm-hmm.
Add external jar. I have Spring jars. I have downloaded all the jar files. So core and I need persist JDBC. First these things. External jars. What are all we require? I need core also. Take this open. Add external jars. I need what else? I need to add core. I need to add JDBC and persistence core is required. Maybe what else we require? External jars. If it is a Spring with Maven, we don't need this. Java config not required. AOP aspects we are not required. Only we require core, JDBC, JDO. JDO is also not required. For remoting, not required. Apply and close. Gone. Errors gone. And what if we need to configure by default when you are installed? It takes what is the GRE they have given, but we need our own GRE to be configured to our project. So then go to runtime. Checks runtime and runtime. Java compiler libraries. ఇక్కడ libraries. JavaScript validations and core compiler Java. Runtime.
Would you mind actually creating a Maven project? Because that is what I generally do.
Yep. Next I'll create the same.
Okay.
Where is that runtime target Java build path Java core style Add a library. Let's see here. Add a library. We want GRE system library. Next, we want to add the default. We have 8 that we have to add it. We have 7, no? 7 we don't need it. 7 there when you download the project, either from there you are getting, but we don't need them. Remove this. We want our system what we have. So these are the changes you need to do that. And now the employee class is ready. Employee DAO is ready. But in the application context, this is your main file where your beans and where your JDBC connection steps, when your JDBC template and your DAO class configuration is there. Now this is my username and the password is in. This is my password, username, password, everything is fine, right? And no other changes is required.
Is it Oracle?
Yeah, I have Oracle.
Okay.
No, Oracle. Come on. Com system and connected. Drop. Okay, I have to create a table employee. I think first I need to create a table. No?
Mhm.
So let's go over there and let's create a table first. Okay, so if it is Hibernate, we don't need to create it. But in the
Oh,
JDBC, we need to create a table. Error table. Hello.
yes.
So Jyoti, we need to add also OJDBC jar file. Apart from
Okay.
your database, we need to add our OJDBC also. Let's go there and add jar file. There's that. Come on. Softwares. Java. I think I have to need to add Java softwares and projects and softwares. OJDBC. Yeah, this is the file. I also need to add it. Okay, apart from Spring API. Spring API supports Spring things, but I need the jar files actually. So let me run this. If everything goes fine, it works. Otherwise, we need to fix it. Log4j. Initialize the Log4j system. Come on. So status 1. That means it has inserted the records Amit and some name. Let's see. Select in the database. Select star from
employee.
I got inserted one record. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Now I would like to update do.update employee method is there. I would like to call update. Now I'm commanding these two lines. What are those? That save employee. So when I'm saving, that's okay. Controls. So I would like to update now. Network issue. Jyoti, can you hear me?
Yes.
Jyoti, you see here, update employee. System.out.println update employee I have, and I have changed the name of the person. Okay, so when I run this application, instead of Amit, it has to show Mr. Shon, and it's showing to me the value. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Hello? You got
Yeah.
me, right?
Hello. Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. And what if I would like to perform deletion? Can you hear me, Jyoti?
Yes.
You got this one? I have updated this one. It got muted, I think.
Yeah. Updated was the last. Yeah.
And updated and deletion. If I want to delete again, I need to get my ID. So maybe I have some more 5 or 6 records. So in that, but we have inserted only one record. So if I want to delete only one record. So now what I have to do? What is the ID? I have to set it. Where is that error? Status. Need to create a status. Status equal to employee. Delete employee. Wait, status. Why? Okay, status here is already there. This time we are retrieving deleting an employee. That's all. So now if you go and see in the database, you don't find that record. We have only one record. So there is no more records, right?
Yes.
That's it. Hope you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
That's all. So this is what we have done. We have seen how do you insert and how do you work with the JDBC template. That's what we have seen. That's all, Jyoti. So now your task. Okay. So if you want to create with a Spring with Maven, if you want to create it with the Maven, say new. Hello, Jyoti, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I can hear you.
Hello. Can you hear me, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I can hear you.
So JDBC template with Maven, you can write it over here. Say quick start. Now there's no changes over here, just a quick start
Mm-hmm.
as it is not a web application. So it does JDBC with Maven. Spring JDBC. Okay, and then
That V1
JDBC with Maven.
version.
Yeah, com.yeah, that we can change it if we want.
But it
JDBC.
doesn't matter, right? Even if it's in snapshot.
No matter, no matter, Jyoti. That's not a problem. Okay, I have created that one, and I need to do what in my pom.xml? I need to configure
The dependency.
JDBC, right? So to do that, yeah. This. In the pom.xml, we need to write Spring JDBC Maven dependency. That's it, Jyoti. There is no other changes. You getting me?
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, it has come. So take the latest one. So we're taking from here. Control C. JDBC template. JDBC tag.
With Maven.
The pom.xml. The dependency we need to write it inside the pom.xml.
Mm-hmm.
Control S. That's it. And all your classes, you have to keep inside this package. 3 classes we have written now.
Mm-hmm.
So all these classes will be here. And your application context dot must be inside the main Java only, but not inside the package. It's outside the it is outside the package.
Mm-hmm.
Outside the package, inside the SRC main.
Okay.
Classes inside the package. We have added all Maven dependencies, but OJDBC jar file as a Maven dependency, you don't get it. If you get it also, sometimes there is an issue, it is not working. That's the reason only MySQL, it's fine, it's working. So that's the reason what I'll do is only OJDBC I'm configuring manually.
Okay.
It will work sometimes if it doesn't work. That's the reason. I'll apply. Otherwise, I can find the dependency for that one also. Dependency for as that is also jar file, no? So that's the reason we have to add it in the. When I have added, I've got all the jar files of Spring. So what is required for the JDBC beans core text something I've got it, and additionally OJDBC jar file, and the remaining classes I need to keep in this package. That's it. It will run wonderfully.
Okay.
Okay, Jyoti. And your task now to finish up the remaining things. Can you do that?
Yeah.
We have a named parameter. Try them. Named parameter and some other things also there. No? Try them. And please let me know if you don't get execution.
Yeah.
We have simple JDBC template. Okay, so try them and learn them. What are those? If you get it, okay. Otherwise, we'll see. And the next is Spring MVC. If you find this, you're fine with this. There is something missing in the test. What is missing? Showing an error. Context. Okay, when I say Spring JDBC, context is not available. So Jyoti, you have to remember these two things. One is Spring JDBC thing, and another is extra. What we need is Spring. What is that? Spring context for Maven dependency. If you want to work with the Maven for core applications also, you need this one. But if you are working with the JDBC, you need context and also you need JDBC. There are two dependencies we need. One is context, another is JDBC dependency. We have added JDBC, but we missed a context dependency. Context dependency is for core, as it is containing application context. So application context, if you want to use, that is available in the different package. This one. So that's the reason we need to add that dependency also inside form.xml. So how many dependencies we are adding here? Two dependencies. One is context and another is JDBC dependency. Make sense, Jyoti? Now the error has to go. Control S, I press Control S, but still not gone. It is might be adding. It has to go. It has to go. It hasn't gone. No, it has gone. Okay, the error has gone. Make sense, Jyoti?
Okay.
Any questions for me? Now, if I run this application, it will work 100%. There's no doubt at all. Okay. So we have already anyway created the table. We are just if I execute automatically, as it is an empty one, the table will be created. So everything goes fine. It will work. It works. It has shown an error. Let's see what's an error. Are we missing something? What's been missing? com.win. Okay, I've changed the package name, right? Here we have created our own package, but that's the one. I have com.java point, but here com.jdbc app, no? So that is one thing. So where I have to change this one? This one in the application context, because there only we are writing, no? So here where we are using your DAO, your something somewhere you are writing, right? Here this is not the com.java point, it is com.jdbc. What is that? JDBC app.
Yeah.
Okay, Jyoti. Hope you got it. Huh?
Yeah.
That's it. Here else we have used ComNet. You have to change it. That's it. It works fine. That's all. So I've just wanted you to go through with all the things and come back to me tomorrow. We'll see. Okay. Any queries and any questions, Jyoti?
Nothing.
You're fine, right?